In this quick video, we're going to look at how to set up a page on your PBC6X that toggles overdrives. So say you are in a song-specific preset. Let me go to that page. So page 1 on my buttons pages is set up for 6 different presets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say I'm in a song, and this particular preset is set up with a specific delay and reverb and modulation setting that I like and could stay for a portion or the whole song, but I just want to then toggle through different overdrives. So if I click this preset and then I have this button set up to basically bank up and go to my loops page. So I have that set up to just go to page number 2 right here. And then on my loops page, I have the ability to toggle daily driver, Benson preamp, Aspen overdrive, or the focus fuzz. In addition to being able to toggle, meaning only one of these can be on at a time. So if I click the Benson preamp, it'll be on. Then if I hit the daily driver will turn on, the Benson preamp will turn off. I do it that way because I actually don't like to stack these drives. I like to just use one at a time. But I do want the ability to add a boost to this, which I have in my insert loop, and it's my prickly pear overdrive or preamp, whatever, I'm using as a boost pedal. So this can be on or off, and this status will stay the same no matter what these are. So let me back up and show you how to do that. Oh, also, and I'll get to this in a second, I have this button to be my clean setting, which basically turns off any loop that's on. It turns off all of them, so it just goes to a clean setting. I believe, though, the boost still remains on and off no matter what, but we'll get to that. So in your global settings, go to this button group page right here. Section, it's not really a page. And just create a group. I named it drive group, and then copy these settings. Put all of the loops that you want in this group, basically just all of your drives, like whatever loops you have drives in, put them in here, or whatever you want to toggle on and off. It could be a different group if you have wet effects in here and you want to toggle between those or whatever, but this is how you do it. So essentially, it's the audio, action type, loop, subtype, number, and then choose 1, 2, 3, 4, however many loops you have. And then off values off, on values on. Do that for every single one that you have drives for. Now go back to your buttons setting page, and I'm on page number 2 again, remember. Now I'm going to open this dialog. My daily driver page settings look like this. So button mode normal, button type IA. Neither of these are checked. This is 0. But this is super important. Group number 1. This will determine whether this gets toggled on and off with the other drives in the same group. So copy these settings, add whatever overdrive you want. For me, my daily driver is in loop number 3, even though it's my first stage drive. I kind of messed up from the beginning, whatever. It's in there. So set off to off, on to on. Copy these settings again for whatever, and name your pedal whatever you want. So this same setting scenario goes for all 4 of these. So my Benson preamp, same thing here. It's in group number 1, and it's in loop number 1. And then I just gave it my own custom name. And you can, the color of these buttons you can change as well if you want. Same with the Aspen group number 1, audio loop number 4. And then I named it. And then the focus fuzz is audio loop number 7. Again, all of them have to be in group number 1. That's the only way to get them to toggle on and off and not just be static on and off. And you don't have to hit it. You don't have to like hit the Aspen and then hit it again. You just hit the Benson and then hit the Aspen, and the Benson will turn off. Now, like I said, this one is outside of that scenario. So if I open this, it's actually the same exact settings all around, except I do not have it linked to a group. So you can just come in and take it out of the group at any time if you want. So if you wanted the daily driver to be accessed individually and you wanted to, say, stack the daily driver with any of these, you would just come to the daily driver setting and then remove it from that group. but I want it to stay. So then lastly, if you want to create basically something that clears all of your overdrives, just makes a clean sound, this is what I did. I was playing with how to do this for a little while. I'm sure there are multiple ways to do this, but this was the way I had success. So basically, I created a macro. So I had on macro 19, off is 19, on is 19. It just works that way. And then I'll come show you my macro settings. So, follow these settings. Then in my macro settings, let's go to 19 and drive clean. So basically I just have all of my audio loops set to off. And that way with the press of one button, they all turn off. I don't have current drives in loop 2 right now. That's why that's not there. And then I also do not have that insert loop. So essentially the prickly pear boost that I have set up to live outside of this scenario always lives outside this scenario. So if I go back to my buttons page number 2, hitting clean will still allow this to stay on or off depending on its status. So, but you can change that. If you wanted clean to be truly clean and take this off, all you would have to do is come over to that macro and add, you would go audio, I have mine in my insert loop, and it's insert number 2, and then that's how you would do that. So that would work for that. I'm going to remove that because I don't want that. But that's how you do that. I'm going to make more videos probably on how to do a little bit more of this stuff, but if you have questions, if I didn't clarify anything, let me know in the comments, but hopefully this was helpful to you.